All right. So this one says that the area in square units of a rectangle is represented by that formula. If the width in units is 2x, what is the length? Remember when we did this before, I had you draw like your triangle, your area, and your length and your width?
Kind of.
That tells you that if they give you the area, you're going to take your area problem and divide by what they give you if it's the length or if they give you the width. So if I write this down, I have 6x cubed minus 2x squared plus 4x. And we have to divide each one of those by 2x. Now, numbers, we're still okay with. What's 6 divided by 2?
3x squared.
Right. When we divide by the same base, what do we do to our exponents? Subtract them. Remember 3 minus 1? And another way to do that is the bigger number's on top, your answer is going to stay on top. If the bigger number's on bottom, your answer is going to stay on the bottom. Okay? So that's going to be x squared. What's 2 divided by 2? 1. What's x squared minus x? 1x, right?
Yes.
2 minus, remember these have a 1 right there, so 2 minus 1. So that's just going to give me x. And then we have 4 divided by 2. And then what happens to those x's right there? They cancel out. Okay, did we get that?
Yeah.
Everybody good there? This little trick right here is going to be a lifesaver, especially on this EOC, if you can remember to think about that and write it and set it up like that. Because that tells you exactly how to set it up. If they give you the length and the width, you're going to, since they're next to each other, you're going to multiply them to get the area. Okay? Questions there? All right, let's look at this next one. Again with our, David, would you go cancel that? Again with our multiplying or dividing by the same base. Remember, these are our bases right there, so we're multiplying by the same base. What do we do to our exponents? Add them. Now, please, I don't mean this meanly, but please, add them on the calculator or add them on your Desmos, because some of you guys are adding wrong. Because what's the number one important thing when you add fractions? What must we have? Yes. We have to have the same denominator. Very good. If we can't remember that, guys, you can put this right into your calculator like this. I hate for you to miss a problem because you're adding fractions wrong. But to do it by hand, whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top.
I remember that.
All right, so we have 4 twelfths plus 3 twelfths. What's 4 plus 3?
7.
So we got 7 twelfths. So this says, Joe says the answer is 7 twelfths because the exponent should be added. That is correct. Well, we know it's not that one because that's 2 sevenths. We know it's not that one. This one says, Alex says the answer is x to the 7 twelfths because the exponent should be multiplied. No. All right, any questions there? I'm going to forewarn you, I have a really nasty worksheet that's coming up that is going to make you guys practice this again.
I got a 0 on that.
Brother, ugh.
Well, but you can use your calculators and you can.
I think that's the one I got a 25% on.
All right, what do you guys think this one is? Okay, focus.
It's C.
How many of you think it's C? That one's almost like a trick one. It would have been C if we were not multiplying by 2. But since we're multiplying by 2, what's 2 times 2?
4.
And then subtract 1 from 4. What would that get us?
6.
3. So that would be B.
You just said that would be.
That would be.
Yes.
Oh, we didn't look at the first graph.
Gotta look at that
Oh,
first
you
graph.
silly gooses.
That makes sense.
All right. How about this one? This is the one we just took a test over. It says a residual is defined as the difference between the actual value of the dependent variables and the value predicted by the model. That's a lot of words that says a lot of nothing, right?
Yeah.
The biggest thing with this is it says which graph best represents a relationship that minimizes residuals. First, what is minimizes residuals? What should come to your mind? Huh? Stars?
Stars.
What does minimize residuals mean?
Take away, or smaller, or condense.
Residual just said is the difference between the actual value and the
You ain't.
Line of best fit. So, in all 4 of these graphs, which one looks correct when we've drawn the line of best fit? D.
Well, yeah.
Okay. How many of you just looked at your multiple choice and went, well, that's the only one that looks right?
Yeah, brother, yeah.
All right. Half the EOC. I am going to teach you some nice little tricks, including this one. All right, what do you guys think on this one?
Put it into Desmos calculator and see what it does.
We're going to put it into Desmos calculator. This is one that Miss Boynitz taught me something yesterday. But I was like, oh wow. Now let's see if I can remember how to do it.
All you have to do, I think, is just plug in. Oh.
You guys are awfully loud.
Oh. Yeah, don't.
All right, there's the first one.
Yeah, she's told that to me all the time.
Oh, you do it.
All right, there's the second one. Guys, did anybody do anything else from here?
No.
Look at the dot.
That is not okay.
What is it here?
You're lucky we're recording, but as soon as I'm done, we're going to have a conversation and you're going to head to the office. That is not okay. All right, did anybody do anything else?
I only made it to 10, but I think you have to plug
So, Miss Woynitz showed me this yesterday, because what else do we have?
Table.
We have a table, right? So let's put our table in here. We have -5 and 0. 0, -5. What's happening as I'm putting these dots in?
It's putting a dot there.
It's putting in dots, oops, for those points.
in. And then that thing in the corner will graph it when it's done.
Looks like you're doing that.
Huh?
All right. So now we have all of our, we should have all of our points as soon as I click on them. No? It's already there? All right. If we look at it like this, that looks like it's on both lines, correct?
Yeah.
But if we were to, okay, I'm going to show you guys, you tell me if you've seen this. This one that's taught me yesterday. If you only grab this one, it only widens your x-axis. If I come back over here, if you only grab one of the lines, that's the only one it'll change. Whereas if you do it this way, it changes both. Or if we go like this,
Beautiful.
it only changes that one. Did you guys know you could do that?
Yeah.
Ah, you did?
I don't know.
All right, so now if we come over to where that dot was,
It's gonna take so long.
I know. Well, we can speed it up a little bit. What was it, -5?
Woe is right.
I know it doesn't. Oh, wait, you're right, because it doesn't touch. Never touches 0.
Never touches 0. I can't seem to grab that one.
Hey, we got that one right. First one, yeah.
That's still kind of,
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Negative.
Is it touching both?
No.
It's not touching both. So -5 and 0 should only be checked on, no, it is checked
On the red one,
on the red one, which was our,
-2x plus 5y continuum.
yep, the very first one, right?
Yep.
Okay, then we have 0, 5. Did you guys know you could do this? I learned a lot yesterday.
Oh,
See our home button?
Yeah.
If we click on that, it brings us back to normal. And yeah, see, you guys have been leading me astray because you should be teaching me this. All right, so let's look at this one. Whoops. Oh, that point right there. Is that one on both?
Yeah.
Yes, I think that one's on both. Okay, that was 0, 2. We need 0, -5. That one's on neither. And then what do we have? 1 and 6?
Blue.
Only on the blue. Okay, ladies in the back? Yeah? I don't know about you, but that's a lot easier than what I would have done. I would have plugged in all of those points in for X and Y to see if it equaled 10. And then I would have plugged it in for the X to see if it equaled the Y. That's a lot longer process. Did you guys know you could do this and I'm just like behind the game?
No, I.
Some of you are saying yes, but,
You're getting there.
all right. What number was that one?
10.
All right, so we are gonna stop there. That was the last one, right? All right, did we go through all
Yeah.
4?
Can you like X them on the same like to show me which one I was supposed to X so I got that?
Oh, on the
'Cause
thing?
That's too confusing.
Snore.
I had
Yeah, shut up.
this one, I think this
It's
one,
both.
this one,
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Good job, baby.
Should look like that. All right, any questions there?
No.
All right, make sure your name's on those. I'm gonna take this back.